I mean, so much of what you hear from VCs is great advice at the right time. Hire salespeople is amazing advice when you're ready to hire salespeople, but nobody adds that little asterisk. They just say hire salespeople. I think you're ready, hire salespeople. But you have to ask yourself, am I ready to hire? Am I ready to invest in this go to market channel? Am I ready to do X? And like great advice at the wrong time is bad advice. And
Yeah.
that was something that I struggled with.
Totally. And I also think we need to think about I've kind of reversed engineered the VC space. And what I realized, like our initial funders were super angels, like, people with amazing jobs in and around Silicon Valley. And they were incredible because they really cared about what we were doing. They really wanted to talk to me and they gave me really great advice. They continue to give us great advice. But once we moved to the VC space, with VCs, you don't talk to the senior people. Like the first kind of conversation, it's usually with, I mean, maybe not interns, but people that don't necessarily have the experience. So again, you're kind of making yourself subject to the potentially really bad advice. And I think that's what I saw. And so we started being very, very selective in our VC conversations because otherwise they can really drive you crazy. And that's really valuable time. Like the opportunity cost of having your founder talk to all these people that don't necessarily understand what you are doing is really, really high. So again, like be super smart about who you're giving your time to and be demanding of VCs. Like, not all VCs are ready to help you and not all VCs deserve you. So, do a lot of vetting on that end and take your customer as your main guiding voice.
100%, 100% agree. One of the things I struggled with in the early days was too much confidence in myself and my ideas. And then I've kind of come full circle where I overcorrected and I was too reliant or too unreliant. I didn't trust my gut at all. And that took us in many wrong directions. And now I'm kind of back up the curve and I'm back to like, okay, founder confidence. And that, if a VC were to tell me, oh, do X or Y, I would kind of look at that and go, do I want to take this advice or does it not actually apply to me? And I think that's a challenging thing to do for for a new entrepreneur, no matter how old you are, no matter where you come from. These VCs, these angels, they gave you money. They have this halo effect of they are the successful version of you, but 5, 10, 15 years in the future, like you probably should listen to them, but also they could have advice that's great for one company, but awful for another.